performer, he's been around for just a little bit less time than me, but he's taken the Phoenix scene by storm with his witty antics and quips and everything. Please welcome everyone, Faggot McAids Face, everyone. Come on up here, faggot.
I hate when he calls me that! That was my middle school nickname. My real name is actually Teddy Bearskovich. Which, by the way, I want to clarify, I'm neither gay nor do I have AIDS on my face. But I am part Irish. So anyhow, I'm going to perform a poem for you guys. I actually just wrote this last night. This first poem I'm going to perform is called, I just spent $150 on a self-cleaning litter box and my cat isn't using it. By Teddy Bearskovich. Are you fucking kidding me? Thank you. That was, I just spent $150 on a self-cleaning litter box and my cat isn't using it. I'm going to perform the very first poem I ever performed on stage. This poem is called Self-Checkout Line, and it's about all the assholes who don't know what a barcode is at the self-checkout line. Self-Checkout Line by Teddy Bearskovich. Are you fucking kidding me? Thank you. That was Self-Checkout Line by Teddy Bearskovich. I don't know if you guys saw this. This honestly, God, it sounds like I'm making this up. There was a real study about how men, like scientists actually did this study from a university where they've discovered that women's tears make it extremely difficult for men to get boners. And you can Google it, it's a real deal, but first of all, I wondered, how the hell did they do this study? Are there a bunch of scientists standing in the room jerking off going, "Come on, bitch, cry for me"? And also I find it weird because we care so much about all kinds of insane weird shit that makes it difficult for men to get hard-ons, but we don't give a fuck about why women are crying. Especially during sex. In my case, it's usually because the girl's all, "Oh my God, you're so gross, get off of me." That didn't actually happen. Okay, where am I moving along? I apologize, I wrote some new stuff. By the way, have any of you, I'm just trying to figure out, have any of you guys ever been so lonely that when somebody posts a wink emoticon on your Facebook page, you get a raging boner? No? Okay, I'm trying to find that person. I know they exist. And I'm not gay or anything, not that there's no reason to explain why or not, but I do want to find that guy just because I'm going to wink the living shit out of him. I'm going to work on that one. I recently, I discovered, I was cleaning my apartment and I was playing NWA. And I realized it made me really uncomfortable because two of my cats are black. And they kept staring at me intensely just to make sure that I wouldn't rap the N-word. And it was really weird. The only thing I have to say is that I did feel a weird sense of unity when we'd sing "Fuck the Police." And the other thing that made me uncomfortable is that my white cat totally talks shit about the other two black cats when they're not around. He was talking about how the brothers, well, they actually are brothers, just to be clear, but the brothers take forever when they're walking in front of the cars and across the street, and they won't stop meowing when we're trying to watch a movie, and also they have really bad credit. Which, I do too, but seriously, they cannot purchase anything. Oh, ow, ooh. Yeah, my cats, thank you, my cats hate that joke too. Okay, let's move along here. So, the other thing, I actually got in a really heated argument with my cats because I was watching this special on TV about pet psychics. And it really, really creeped me out because I started having all these flashbacks to all the times I whacked off with the cats in the room. And because the pet psychics were talking about animals are so much smarter than we give them credit for. And it was weird because I thought of all the times I whacked off when they were around. Before I didn't care because it was just a bunch of retards. They don't know what the fuck's going on. But now I know they can feel my shame. And the other thing about that is, this is a little bit embarrassing. But so I was jerking off to Food Network, and it was really insane because my cat. It was like watching a tennis match. I didn't know what to focus on because Emerald was cooking fish. Okay, I'm gonna work on that one. Because cats like fish and okay. All right. So yeah, Emerald cooking fish, whacking off. Oh, I also came to realize I think at least some of my cats are gay. And it's not just because they like watch me whack off. But right before I left, they told me that my shoes don't match my belt. And they also like having butt sex while listening to Meow Donna. Meow Donna. I'm never telling that fucking joke again. Okay, what am I gonna leave y'all with? Should I do you guys want a cat joke or do you want a fat joke?
Fat joke.
Cat? Fat, okay. So I discovered, I've given you way too much cats. I discovered I'm fat recently because my cats refused to be in the same room as me with my shirts off. And so I went to the gym and the instructor was saying, what are my goals? And I said, I just want to be able to walk against the wind and not have to hold my shirt like this so it doesn't press up against my chest and make it look like my fat hairy nips are ready to squirt milk at any given moment. And he said, you need to start with more realistic goals. And that kind of hurt. But also, since I've been working out, I realized we are still so incredibly homophobic in the year 2011. For example, I was filling up my water bottle, and there's two water machines next to each other, and there was a couple guys in line. So I knew it was going to take me a moment to fill up my water bottle. So I went ahead and motioned to the next guy, go ahead, this fountain's open. And he's like, I could tell in his head, he's like, no. Like, my dick might as well have been coming out of the other nozzle of the other fountain, and it was going like, suck me. And I realized, first of all, I need to give my dick a deeper voice. But then I realized I'm a total hypocrite, because the next guy in line was totally like, fuck it, I'll go ahead and drink on the fountain. He starts drinking. And I was like, oh my God, that guy totally would have sucked my dick if I asked him. Anyhow, thank you guys so much. I'm Teddy Bearskovich. Enjoy the rest of your comments. Have a good night.